All right, number four. Number four is including phonological awareness into daily schedules. So this is something that I wish I learned more about in college, and I could have really utilized it my first year's teaching reading. It would have really helped. So I'm going to share with you some of the most beneficial and easiest ways to add phonological awareness to your day, in my opinion. So the first thing is I highly recommend giving this PASS test by David Kilpatrick. You can find it in this book or on this website. This is going to be able to give you a big picture of where everyone in your class is with phonological awareness levels. It's also going to help group students to target specific skills. This is a test that you're going to want to practice and read the guidelines and instructions very carefully. So there's instructions right here. You just go right here and you click on the PASS test. I think there's 4 forms available if you need to give it multiple times during the year. But the biggest thing with this test is making sure that you document if the student is answering the questions automatically. Like if that's correct, you're going to mark it here, but the goal is that you want them to be automatic, and that means within 2 seconds. So after you give this test, you'll see where they fall according to different levels. It might be syllable level, onset rhyme. It might be manipulating a medial sound. So you can see how this test is set up right here. It starts real basic, say bookcase. Now say bookcase, but don't say book. You'll be surprised though, like kids that you think are going to just fly through this might struggle here. Then it goes to onset rhyme, say feet. Now say feet, but don't say f. So these are the kind of things that you really have to practice. You can see it gets a little trickier here. So here's one for advanced phoneme levels. Say ran, but instead of ass, say They have to say run. Let me show you Mr. Ortiz. He's a principal and he's giving this test to his child. And it has a really nice flow to it.
Say bookcase. Now say bookcase, but don't say book. Say silver. Now say silver, but don't say sill. Okay. So if you say silver without saying sill, it's a verb. Okay. All right. How about this one? Say market. Now say market, but don't say. Oh wow. You know the answers already. It's good. All right. So now we're moving on to the back here. Nicholas. Say sleep. Now say sleep, but don't say s. Good. Say crane.
So you can see how that goes. So keep in mind that you want these students to be automatic. And if they're not automatic, you might have to start with some kind of manipulative or a hand signal. Let me show you what I did with some kindergartners here that got stuck on a stage. They weren't quite ready to do it in their head.
Cat. Okay, now change the to at. The word is cab.
Cab.
Now change the to Very good.
All right, so you can see they're very, very close to that automatic stage. Another way that you could include phonological awareness is using this program, the Heckerty Phonemic Awareness Curriculum. It's very affordable. I'll leave a link. It's only costs $79. You could even use it for Tier 2 instruction. The lessons are between 10 to 15 minutes long, and they have hand motions and other activities that can really be incorporated throughout your day. I saw kids even using these hand signals to help them spell words throughout the day during writing. It's a great curriculum. But again, when you're doing these activities with your whole class, you need to always keep in mind that the goal is to be able to do these with no hand signals or no manipulatives. We want them to be automatic, just be able to do it in their head. So that's when you'll know that they're really mastering phonemic awareness skills. Now, with this program, there's a lot of hand signals to learn, but there's also um, information on YouTube that goes through all of them.
Identifying medial sounds is a skill you will see in all 3 levels of the phonemic awareness curriculum. There is a hand motion that you will see listed below the skill within your lessons. It is called the roller coaster hand motion. You as the teacher will use your arm like a roller coaster going over a hill. So the beginning of the word is the bottom of the hill, middle of the word is the top of the hill, end of the word is the bottom of the hill. Our focus of this skill is to work on finding that medial or top of the hill sound in a word. So for example, if my word is the word map, my students would hear map and then indicate the sound at the top of the hill. Or if my word is the word top, I would say top.
So there's a lot of videos there that you can go to practice all those motions. But again, you want the goal to be no motions. So I think that's the hardest thing sometimes, because it's very game-like, it's fun for the kids, but eventually you want them to be able to do that in their head. So now you know my top things to add phonological awareness.